Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your timeless law of attraction energy reading. This is Gwen with Mystic Tumbleweeds. Yeah, I thank you for joining me today. Thanks for all the likes, shares, comments, subscribes. We're growing and I love it. I love sharing these messages with you. And remember that these are are you tongue-tied, Sag? That was weird. These are general readings, so take what resonates and throw the rest out. If you're looking for a personal private reading, I do offer those, so just look at the informational box below and contact me through email. All right, Sag, what do we got going on here? I'm going to tune in to my, first my Amenti Oracle deck, and then I have a Law of Attraction Getting into the Vortex deck by Jerry and Esther Hicks. And it specifically deals with relationships. So I want to get an overall energy, though, first from my Oracle deck for Sagittarius, my beautiful fire sign, Sagittarius. Thank you for all the comments, too, that I've been getting on the readings. And for those that have reached out for personal readings, it's been an honor. I've been really having a lot of fun with it, too. You're looking at my new setup. I have a new tapestry and a new beautiful light setup and tripod. And I'm just enjoying the sacred space that I've created for these beautiful readings. So the card that came out for you is I am accepting. Okay. That beautifulness. Okay. I just get the feeling of the as above, so below. Okay. Acceptance of where you're at in your journey. Acceptance of how you are connected to everything, the stars, through it all. This woman is floating in the water. You see that? Floating, floating. I am accepting. What a beautiful energy to start this reading. Especially for a Law of Attraction energy reading, to be in a space like that, Sag, that you're accepting. You're accepting of where you're at. You're at peace, you know, and that's a beautiful thing. So let me tune in here to. There may be more that comes with that card, but as I get into this reading, it'll tie back in. It's what it's been doing in all of the readings. You know, it's like, oh yeah, like light bulb moments in a lot of these. Okay, what do we got, Abraham, for Sagittarius reading here? What's the most important message for Sagittarius? Ooh, that one. Okay, that one hasn't come out before. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. It's timeless. Law of Attraction reading. It's the most important to tell Sagittarius at this time. Thank you. Thank you. Been enjoying this new deck. Oh, there's several of them I wanted to come out and play. Beautiful artwork on one side of the card, and then see, this is a brand new card that's coming out. Oh, beautiful. And then a quote from, like, as if Abraham was speaking. So sometimes I can get a little wordy. But, you know, I will explain the best of my ability to kind of bring it in and make it concise to the point, okay? So the first one is, causing pain for others would attract pain to me. And this is card 25. Let's look at the artwork here. The flawed premise, my groups, our way of life is the only correct way, therefore all other ways must be stopped, is the basis of the majority of unhappiness on your planet. Not only do those being pushed against feel the pain, but those doing the pushing feel it as well. In fact, the unhappiest, least fulfilled among you are those who are pushing against others, because in doing so, you are disallowing the most important relationship of all, the relationship between you and you. So sometimes I know I have. I've had this attitude in life, you know, it's the way it is. It is what it is, you know. That this is just the world. This is the way that it works. And that's a flawed premise, you know. You create your reality. Your relationship with yourself is where everything else stems from. You are energy. When you raise your vibration and tune into a different frequency, then what comes into your reality resonates with that. But the relationship with self is most important. Even if you don't have that connection, then it's kind of yeah. You're seeing that situation there. You're seeing that, you know, as above, so below situation there, you know, like by focusing on the pain in others, that's only going to bring pain to me. Okay? Making peace with my today will improve my future. And I feel like you are at that point, Sagittarius, where you are making this peace. Okay? It may sound odd, but the fastest way to get to a new and improved situation is to make peace with your current situation. By making lists of the most positive aspects you can find about your current situation, you then release your resistance to the improvements that are waiting for you. But if you rail against the injustices of your current situation, you hold yourself in vibrational alignment with what you do not want, and you cannot then move in the direction of improvement. It defies law. So she's even saying here, make lists of the most positive aspects you can find about your current situation. You'll then release resistance to it. You don't want any resistance. I know sometimes what's before us is just like, I've been through these situations, these difficult situations in life, and to be able to put on the blinders to that and act as if your life is one, maybe that's completely 180 from that, you know, you got to focus on your current situation and see the good in it and feel good about it, because it's all a learning lesson. Okay. And once you can get your vibration good on where you're at, then the manifestations start flowing in faster. Okay. Our opinions about our children can influence their behavior. So I'm feeling a definite mama vibe with this one coming through. Look at the beautiful baby. The more you see things in your child that you do not want to see, the more of that you will see. And so the behavior that you elicit from your child is more about you than it is about your child. This is actually true of all your relationships. But since you think about your child more than you do of most others, your opinion about your child plays a greater role in its behavior. Taking a step back and looking at the relationships that we have with our children and how they are a direct reflection, like they are like tools to help us heal too, you know. And I've had to come to terms with that in the relationship that I have with my 24-year-old son, you know, and how we've grown apart and how he feels about me, how I feel about him, where our relationship stands, why it is the way it is, you know. So I think you're kind of analyzing the behaviors of your children and seeing yourself in them. Okay. You're learning much wisdom. Okay, Sag. Attempting to control others attracts more to be controlled. So you can't. The only thing that you have control of is you. Okay, your vibration, your frequency, your heart, your thoughts, your words. Okay. So if you're going to try to control the situation, you're only going to bring in situations that are the same. Why? And you don't want that. Okay. Plus, everything happens in divine timing. Anyways. Okay. So release the resistance, because that even trying to control something is resistance to flow. Okay. Look at the bright yellow on this card. Very much, I mean, you've got 3 blue, grayish blue cards here, you know. Same colors pretty much. Black, white, gray, blue. Okay? And then you've got this powerful pop of yellow coming in. Okay? Solar plexus chakra and the purple above the head, the intuition there. Okay? It is easy to understand how you would come to the conclusion that your path to feeling good is through influencing or controlling the behavior of others. But as you attempt to control them through influence or coercion, you discover that not only can you not contain them, but your attention to them brings more like them into your experience. You simply cannot get to where you want to be by attempting to control or eliminate the unwanted. Okay? Everything in this world is a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's balance, both. Okay? My best advice to you is to control your vibration. Okay? That's where everything stems from. In every one of these law of attraction readings, that is coming through loud and clear. Okay? How to fix the situations in your life vibrationally is to start with your vibration. And there's all kinds of ways to raise your vibration. Okay? Alrighty, I'm going to tune into this animal oracle deck here and see what other messages want to pop out for you, Sagittarius. You have two cards here that I didn't tell you numbers. They're very small numbers on here, but 2 5s here. So it's about change. Okay. Time for changing the way you view things. Changing the way that you see relationships in your life. Because you're seeing yourself in those relationships. And you super really want to change the world around you, then you got to start with that vibration in your temple. Okay. I think this came out last time for Sagittarius. Maybe it wasn't sad. I've been doing so many readings lately that Frog has been coming out a lot right now. So I feel like it's something like a super strong collective message too about clearing out the clutter when it comes to law of attraction. Okay, when we have an abundance of thoughts, then it could be a lot of negative thoughts or scary thoughts or unsure thoughts or just thoughts. I call this like the snake brain, okay? You know, and just round and around and trying to figure things out and just analyzing and, you know, it can drive you nuts. This is what Spirit wants you to do, is to clean out the clutter in your mind, okay? So this is why it's so super important to do things that where we're just concentrating on our breath, really. Things that like painting, coloring, meditating, listening to beautiful music, connecting with nature, you know, writing, to where our thoughts aren't going rampant, and we can have that time for the beautiful thoughts to be able to flow. Okay, you want space for that. It also does mean time to clear out the clutter. What is the energy in your home? Is there a lot of clutter? Does it need organized? Do you need to clean out stagnant things? You know, like old energy. Okay, you want your energy in your home to move freely. Okay, as well as the energy through your chakra systems. Okay, by the way, you got 2 10s here. Endings, new beginnings for you, Sag. I don't know what's going on in your life, but both of these animal spirit cards, a 28, add those 2 numbers together, that's a 10. 37, the lion spirit is here. Be generous of spirit, Sag. Okay, he's been coming out so much. Be generous of what you have an abundance of. And that giving spirit only brings you back more of the same, but tenfold, okay? Like as you give, you receive. That's that flow, that ease of abundance. And be generous with your spirit. The world needs it now, Sag. They really do. You know, whatever you can give. Is it of your time that you can give? Can you volunteer? Can you, spend time with children? Can you just go and listen to somebody? Can you go tell stories? Are you writing pen pal letters to those in the retirement homes? How is it that you can help? Are you feeding the homeless? What are you talking to your friends every day to lift them up? I mean, seriously, be generous of what you have in your soul, like your soul flame. Okay, give up that is what the lion says. Okay, because you are accepting again of where you're at in your journey. You've come to this point, and now you're floating. And that's a good place to be, Sag. Okay, so now I'm going to get one more message real quick from my, this is messages from your guides, okay? Deck, what is the message for Sagittarius? What's the overall message here? What's the closing message, I guess? What do you want to tell Sag? Let's, talk right to their heart. Let's pull their heartstrings, Spirit. Let's do it. What's the message from your guides? Oh, now the deck's like, oh, we're going to be specific like that, huh, Gwyn? Okay, there it is. There's one. Let's speak right to their heart on this energy, law of attraction. We're in the flow. We're at peace with our situation. There's 4 of them here. Oh. This is so beautiful. I love it. Okay. Lots of purpley blue energy in these cards. Okay. Spirit wants you to focus on the positive. In every situation, we can pull out the positive aspects. Okay. Didn't one of these cards say make lists of the aspects in your life? Make the lists. Pull out the things that you're grateful for every life. Are you grateful for your family? Are you grateful for your children? Are you grateful for your health? Are you grateful that the sun came out today? Are you grateful that you had enough to pay the rent? Are you grateful that you got food on the table? I mean, I'm serious. I'm talking like Abraham now. Let it flow. Speak the positivity into this world, okay? Because like attracts like. We know this. It's the basics of law of attraction. Okay? Be what you want. You gotta personify it. You gotta be it. Okay? If you want to be peace and content and happy, okay? Then do those kinds of things that make you feel that way. Okay? And be that and exude that, and it will flow into your life, I promise you, because love is your energy, Sag. Be love. You are love. I love being around Sagittarius. I love it. They make me feel so good. They make me remember who I am. Because they have this beautiful soul flame, like this card here. And all the Sagittariuses I know are beautiful empaths, like that bright pink. See that bright pink? Yeah. You feel things very deeply, and you feel for everybody. You are here for a reason. Don't you dare forget it. You are here for a reason, Sag. Okay? Your guides wanted you to know that. That was a fun reading. I enjoyed it very much. I'm going to do these law of attraction readings again. Okay. So if you resonated today with any of my messages, please do comment down below. We both love you so very much. Thank you for joining me. If you're interested in a personal reading, please do message me. My email's down below. And remember to hit the notification bell if you want to be notified. I love you so much. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your days. Be love. Float. Right? You're floating now because you are accepting of who you are. This beautiful, magical star.